Hello my classy people. So in this video, let's talk about lipstick. It is definitely my favorite makeup product ever because if you have a lipstick, you can use it as a blush, you can use it on your lips, you can make it darker, you can make it lighter. The same shade has so many dimensions that you can try. So it is just awesome that my friend gifted me this little thing. I didn't even know that there were lip palettes available here. So this one is by Swiss Beauty. It's in the shade On the Move. I think what they meant to say was On the Mauve, but they wrote On the Move, which is absolutely fine. This is the palette. Very basic, very simple. It has the expiration date and everything in the back. 2027. Wow, that gives us a lot of time to test these out. 9 shades, ranging from like corally shades to pinky nudes, light brown. Yeah, so I am excited to test all of these out. It's the first time that I am trying a lip palette, so I am super excited. I've had it for a while, but I'm finally opening it out because I wanted to do it in front of you guys. And I also wanted to get one of these things. It's like one of these lip smoothing applicators. It looks like that. I got it in pink, but they sent it to me in black, and since I really needed the product, I did not return it, and it's fine. I just wish it was pink, just prettier, I guess. But yeah, that's like a little silicone applicator. So we are going to see what each of these shades looks like, and in the end I'm going to try mixing all of these shades and seeing what we come up with. Starting with this light brown here. Actually, I also have my Swiss Beauty makeup remover wipes, which is brand new. I had this video in mind when I purchased this because I want to make sure that I clean out my lips in between the different lip shades, unlike what I did last time. Let's get into this, starting with this one here. That's what it looks like. Ooh, it looks different on my lips. It looks like a brown on the palette, but it looks much more flattering than I thought it would look on my lips. Maybe I need a little mirror where I can just see myself. That's the lip color. Isn't that so pretty? Wow, I am pleasantly surprised. And that's the swatch right here. This shade would look so nice as a blush as well. I had a very pretty mirror that my sister gifted me. Where is that? I couldn't find that mirror, but I found a mirror. Yeah, this will do. I've had it for about 5 minutes and we're gonna see the transfer test. Not bad. Wow. Not not bad at all. Obviously, this is not a lip stain. This is not supposed to last for a very long time, but I'm very impressed with this. But let's move on to the next shade. I'm just gonna wipe this off. I feel so excited testing out new products. It's just so fun, right? Moving on. Okay. Okay, this one's definitely on the light pink side. Oh, it doesn't have a mirror. Okay, that's definitely not the shade for me. But you know what? I love mixing these shades with like darker lipsticks. And I believe this would look really nice as a blush. Actually, let me just try it on as a blush right now, because why not? That is the swatch. I'll take my e.l.f. stipple brush, stipple it into here, and yeah, I knew it. This, such a pretty blush. Dang. Honestly guys, this is more pigmented than I thought it would be. My face looks like a monkey's bum. I need to share this out, but I don't think it's looking that bad on camera, but it's looking pink. It's kind of giving those Shein blushes. Yeah, very impressed. Alright, time to try the other shade. It doesn't have shade names, guys, so I'm not able to tell you what shade name it is, but I'm going like that so you know which one it is. And do let me know in the end of this video which shade you like the best on me. I have not put the blush on this side because I want to use another shade as a blush on that side. No, I'm not forgetting half my face. Ooh, I love this one. Wow. So the one that was giving concealer lips is one that I used as a blush, because I know that's not the one I'm gonna reach out for a lot for my lips. And can I just say, I'm so glad I got this thing. This is making the application so easy, but of course I'm gonna try the next shade with my finger and see what that does. But I'm loving the application on this, and this is the third shade, this shade over here. I'm overwhelmed with surprise that this is actually so good. There are a few more shades in this, and I'm not sure if this is in stock, out of stock, what is the deal there, but I will link one of these products down below so you can check it out on your own and see which one you like the most. But I love this shade. I think I'm set on my lipsticks for the next 2 years. And this is that shade. And if you see the first one that I used, is not smudging that badly. If you hear that noise like zzz, my fan, every time I have the ceiling fan on, it gets really loud. So I'm testing this one out, so I hope it's bearable, but if it's not, just consider it white noise. It's supposed to be relaxing, so just relax, okay? Now we're gonna go in with the center line here and see what this shade looks like. This is more on the nude, like mauve side. Pills a little bit, for sure. So I'm not gonna say that it doesn't pill. This is a very affordable palette, guys. So like, you don't expect like Huda Beauty results from it, but I am just very impressed with the formula, the shades, and like the wearability. It's really pretty. Like, don't you just see me in these shades? These look so, I see myself reaching out for these shades all the time. And this is the swatch of this shade here. It's gonna go in here. There. That one's really pretty. And they all look kind of similar on my hand, but when I used it on my lips, they all look different. I'm right, right? Am I right? Because to me, they look very different on my lips. So it's definitely gonna be different for everybody. Like, different shades look different on different people because color theory is real, your skin tone is real, different complexions, different shade lips. So far, so good. Going in with this one right in the middle. And I said I'm gonna try the next one with my finger, but I forgot. We'll do that for the next shade, promise. Corally brown on the lips. That's the shade. This is another one that I feel would look so good as a blush. Let me just try it. Stipple brush in there. And oh, oh, very pigmented. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, yeah, I should have gone light-handed with this, but noted. Oh my god. Wow, this I can literally spread all over my cheeks as a powder. Sheer it out. I have half my face with makeup and half my face without makeup, but that's okay. I am just gonna go in with my finger and that same shade and try it one more time. Instead of using the stipple brush, I'm just gonna use a denser brush like that to kind of blend everything out. There you go. Much better, right? Ooh, much better. And yes, as suspected, that looks really pretty as a blush. Hello, so there were a few technical difficulties, but I am back now. I think the audio was going crazy, so thankfully I did check it and hopefully I have fixed it. I don't know what's up with this mic. I keep like, this is the second time this has happened. But anyway, where were we? We were on halfway through. We were on the middle shade over here. The last time I filmed was like an hour and a half ago. So this is what we have over here. So they definitely did fade. I did wazu because I had to namaz. So this is like after washed hands, okay? So it's still holding up pretty well. And this is the middle shade over here. Very, very pretty, and it did look like a really nice blush shade as well. As promised, the next shade I will do with my finger, and I'm gonna go in with this shade. Wait, did I have lipstick on? I think I do. The lipstick was still on for like 1 hour, 2 hours, however much time has passed, so that is very nice. Okay, so this shade here. Again, so pretty, and that would make a very nice blush as well. Like all these shades would make good blushes, depending on your skin tone and preference. Pretty much just make my own rules when it comes to makeup, so I can do any of this shade as a blush and I'll be fine with that. So this is the shade. Again, I keep looking at this with a mirror, but again, noted, no mirror in here. Of course. Kya bacche ki jaan leni hai? This is a very affordable palette. And this is what we have using finger. So it's not like you need to get this applicator to use this. You can use it with your fingers as well, and it is going to get you equally impressive results. Okay. Yeah, that one is it's still very pigmented, but it's not as crazy pigmented as the last one. But yeah, if you're gonna use these as blushes, one, they would rock as blushes for sure, 110%, but maybe don't go heavy-handed with your blush. And especially if you use a sponge like that, it would be even better, or like a beauty blender would do a good job. There you go. There you go. Do let me know which one is your favorite, but I am really liking this one. It's got that nice like shocking pink, but also in a wearable sort of way, if you know what I mean. This is a swatch. You can definitely tell the difference against this one. This is more mauvey and this is more hot pinky. Not everyone's cup of tea, but I personally love these kind of shades on me. Get into the last three ones. I didn't intend to take a break, but good thing I took a break because my lips are getting wiped too much today. Going back with this applicator, because personally I do really like this applicator. I will leave a link for this as well in case you are interested. You can use it for other lip shades as well. You don't just need a lip palette for this. And with this shade, definitely it looks more brown on the palette. Yeah. I think like this little triangle over here is more brown. And that is the lip shade. It looks kind of like the previous one. Like it looks kind of like this one over here. Wait. But it's a little more muted. Like this one is more like pop and this one is more muted. This is more like user-friendly than this one. But yeah, of course, I have my heart on this one for sure. The last two shades. I love the Tapuri type of songs. I know I'm clever and classy, but I love me the 90s Govinda numbers. I find myself humming item songs every time without even realizing. And then when I go to edit the videos, I'm like, oh my gosh, I was singing. Ante Amarapuram. Anyway, don't judge me. I'm still clever and classy. Just in a little Tapuri sort of way. Oh, wow. Love it. Love it. I feel kind of bad that I messed up the palette because look at this, how smooth and silky the shade looks, and then I kind of ruined all other shades by using them, but I mean, of course, you gotta use them. Another super pretty shade. This is more like red, and you can definitely build this up. This is like a red, okay, but you can build this up. Let me try to do that with my finger. Stick it in. Yeah, totally. Oh wow. I'm looking like a really annoying this video, but wow. So pretty. I love I'm loving all the shades. That would look really nice as a blush as well. Just gonna put a dot here and a dot here, and then I'm gonna go in with my stipple and stipple the heck out of that shade. You know, like red blushes are in, right? All the Victoria's Secret model trend that was there. I believe that, and you know what? I'm kind of proud of myself with that. I should probably keep blending, but I need to talk. Over a decade ago, I got me a red blush from downtown Los Angeles, and I had that for the longest time because it was a very, very like large, generous amount of it in a big tub. So I had that, and I actually had to throw it away because I just felt like it was expired and I couldn't use it anymore. But it was a red blush, and I remember enjoying using that. Definitely with these blushes or any cream blush, if you really want that nice diffused look, it would be helpful to use a sponge like that, or a beauty blender, or like a denser brush like this. Stipple brushes are really nice as well, but if a blush is this pigmented, the stipple brush is just going to make it like pop even more. So if that's the look you're going for, do it, or at least don't use as much as I'm using. And now it's time for the last one. My hair is just getting frizzier and frizzier because I am sitting next to this. Can you see this like nice breeze and the steam coming out of here? I'm loving that, but at the same time it's making my hair frizzier than it's supposed to be. Anyway, time to ruin the last shade right over here. And I feel like it is staining my lips a little bit because look, I am really rubbing it. Which one was it? This one, right? Okay. There it is. This is really good as well to get inside like there. And that's the last shade. Also very pretty. Did I forget to swatch the last two shades? Let me just do that right now. This one is the red one, right? Red. And then this is the last one. There. This one was also like reddish brown, like a muted red but darker. And then this is red, and you can definitely use it lighter to make it more muty. And I am just going to kind of darken all the shades. These are all the shades. They are in the similar color family. They're all kind of in a muty, corally, nude, pinkish, less pink and more coral. Very, very wearable. Oh my gosh, I really need to do something about my hair. I did not put gel in my hair last time because I was trying a curl cream, which I really like because my hair is so soft, but I'll do a review on that later. But right now, let's focus on this. So yeah, Swiss Beauty, I'm really liking this brand because they're coming up with different things. Like they have the really pretty holographic like liner thingies that you can use as an eyeshadow. And then they have palettes like this. Not a lot of brands are trying, so it's really nice to when you get something like this. And yes, I know I said that I will be mixing all these shades and see what we come up with, and I'm really hoping that the audio is still working just fine on this video. Okay, I'm just gonna grab like a little bit of each shade. I think it's gonna be like a similar shade to what we already worked with because we have like browns, coralies, reds, muted reds, and I didn't want to ruin too much of my palette. So I did swatch each shade. Still wearable, and now we're gonna mix all these up and let's see what we come up with. Okay. So we can compare. There you go. Yeah, something similar but still slightly different. Also a very pretty shade. Right, final verdict. Do you need this palette? No, you don't need makeup. Makeup is not a necessity, but this was a very, very fun thing to try. I loved doing this video. This was the first lipstick palette that I've ever used. I will leave the link below in the description as well as the pinned comment so you can check it out. I know that they have a few other shades in this, so I'll just link whatever I can find, and you can get whatever depending on your preference. I'll also leave the link to this because I really, really enjoyed it. It's a really handy tool to kind of blur out whatever you have on. Like, look at that. My hands have never looked prettier. So if you have like a very dark shade that you are kind of afraid to use, you can just use this and then kind of blur it out, blend everything up to get a more mutified version of that shade. So definitely this tool, very happy that I purchased that. And this is the damage that we've done today. Not complaining, but it's a very affordable palette, so you don't need to break a bank for this. But yes, if you have one of these palettes, I think you're set for 2 years. Like, I don't think I need to buy another lip shade for at least like until 2027. Okay. So this is really nice. It's really wearable and it's fun. I would give it an 8 out of 10. So I washed my hands, it didn't fade out, but if you notice, they were still there even after 2 hours, which is amazing at this price point. What do you think of this video? What do you think of this palette? Have you tried anything from Swiss Beauty? Let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in my next video.